Vice President Mike Pence has made a number of blunt, direct, false statements related to the Trump-Russia investigation, both during the transition and since he has been vice president. When controversy started to swirl around Mike Flynn because of his foreign contacts, Mike Pence bluntly asserted that the Trump transition had not applied for a security clearance for Mike Flynn's son. They had actually applied for a security clearance for Mike Flynn's son. After the president fired the FBI director, Mike Pence bluntly asserted that the decision to fire James Comey was based on a recommendation from the deputy attorney general. The president himself and reportedly the deputy attorney general himself now today have both made clear that that was not the reason James Comey was fired. Mike Pence has also bluntly, boldly asserted that James Comey was not fired for anything having anything to do with the Trump-Russia investigation. The president himself now admits that what he was thinking when he made the decision to fire Jim Comey is that he was thinking about how much he hated that Trump-Russia investigation. Mike Pence has bluntly asserted that there were no Trump campaign contacts with the Russian government. That is not true. He has bluntly asserted that he had no idea that Mike Flynn had a paid relationship with any foreign country's government. That would seem to be impossible given his role in the transition and the number of times and the number of ways that transition was formally notified, including in writing, of those ties. And of course, Mike Pence has the starring role in the big unanswered question about Mike Flynn's time in the White House, which is why they let him stay on as national security advisor for 18 days after the Justice Department came to the White House and told them that Mike Flynn was compromised by the Russians and was vulnerable to Russian blackmail. Why did he stay on for another 18 days thereafter? The White House story is that, well, actually, there is no story for that. In the end, they said he had to go because he had lied to Mike Pence. But why does a lie to Mike Pence take 18 days to flower before it has any consequences for something as serious as a foreign government having its tentacles that far into the upper reaches of the national security chain of command at the top of the U.S. government? Mike Pence apparently formed a political action committee this week. Maybe he's looking at his boss's troubles in the Russia scandal and starting to imagine himself becoming president. Mike Pence has his own troubles when it comes to this scandal. And as long as reporters like the ones who work at Reuters keep turning up 18 new previously undisclosed Russian contacts during the campaign that the White House hadn't come clean about before, even now, it seems like those troubles are probably going to get bigger and not smaller over time.